Clement Matumasin has just arrived at one of the plantations. Clement, who pioneered the regenerative agricultural method in Zangomacheri, believes it helps smallholder farmers to increase yield while protecting the environment.
The space is called Dream Village, and Dream Village is just basically the hub to empower young people and also the community to become more resilient in terms of food production, entrepreneurship training, and also just basically enhancing the quality of life in the rural settings. This is one of our hubs, which is in Zangomacheri. We are currently developing the next hub in Dagbani. So basically that's Dream Village. It's a place where people find their dreams.
It was a dream in 2007 that became a reality 10 years later, and Clement has now produced a variety of crops and plants on his 100 acres of farmland to supply food while also regreening the earth.
Dream Village was basically born from me. I had once upon a time grew up on the street. Other people helped me to become who I am, and I realized that I also had to find a way to give back to society, and I wanted to do that through community, through storytelling, and through my sharing and interaction with several people. In 2007, I created a mural art, a visual interpretation of what I think an ideal village will look like. And through that, we started about 10 years after that, we started implementing how the ideal village will look like. And this is the inception.
The structures here are eco-friendly.
The entire concept of this place is to create systems that helps us to live together with nature. And as you can see, even our architecture is using mud housing, using eco-habitat. We try as much as possible to avoid cutting trees, planting more trees, encouraging us to live together with nature. So this really is a hub that shows that we can actually live with nature without destroying everything that comes our way.
The regenerative farming project has evolved into a hub for research and training of students to become better knowledge providers.
Some of our students graduated, they got jobs, they are all created jobs. In fact, in the next town, some of our students is also training other people to achieve their dreams. So they are quite some success stories. Besides that, we have the agroforestry demonstration farm that is still in existence, where people can learn about agroforestry or syntropic agriculture. And quite a lot of young people came here to find inspiration, did their research. So there are quite some success stories. I mean, it's not all dark and gloom. But
Clement is inspired by his previous failures and learnings. He has bigger dreams.
From here, we are inspired through the learnings and the mistakes and everything that we had here. To establish something like this, is first and foremost, you have to have a dream of what you want. And secondly, you have to have the consistency and the passion to develop it. Because once upon a time, I had my own job as an IT expert in Tamale. I didn't need to come into the village, struggle to drive out mosquitoes and building structures and stuff like that. But I realized that we need to create an inspirational hub to inspire young people, especially young Africans like me.
Given the variety of challenges confronting food growers in recent years, farmers want farming method on which they can rely to produce high yields during difficult periods such as the influence of shifting weather patterns. Clement's project demonstrates that regenerative agriculture can help farmers solve a variety of problems. He says the numbers are encouraging, as do the testimonies of other farmers who benefited from the program, such as the Moringa Mothers Cooperative.
Jumano, Moringa na Jumano, Yasum, ye, Juma, Yan Yadria.
Mariama Kwame, one of the project beneficiaries, says she is able to prepare diverse meals and meet other basic needs.
Yedria banana. Na ndua ekaka ho de menim brofo mu a mebodi.
We grow bananas, beans, and maize, among other crops whose names I don't know in English. We can now make a variety of meals.
The intervention excised a queer named Kabo.
The intervention is beneficial to us.
And restoring the once degraded area to its natural state makes Abu Mansa happier.
The area had been degraded in the past, but it has now been restored and can be used for planting.
Clement is inspired by the power of learning from nature to establish a new site for Regenerative College in Dagbani.
Yeah, and from here we are inspired through the learnings and the mistakes and everything that we had here is what we are using to develop the Regenerative College. So it's an experience that we continue to develop.
For him, giving back to the society in the form of environmental protection has become his primary interest. A report by Nurudeen.